Alrighty, this is all recorded on the same day, by the way. It's not a multi-day vacuuming adventure. So what do? They took that, which was to be expected. We're going to take that. He's probably going to take that. And then we'll confederate him at some point, probably. Who are you at war with? Not either of us. You are still at war with them. And they're losing... They've lost that for some reason. Worried that this faction is stronger than I'm giving it credit for. Its strength rating is 10. Which is actually fairly high. There's a 2 right next to them that hates them. So that's good. Let's do it. This is our plan. Let's move our dude down here. We're just gonna park him right at the edge. A lot of corruption in that place for some reason, which means there's a lot here too. Yeah. So much corruption around here. Where is it originating from? Because that's kind of annoying. There's been a lot there as well. Must be something around here that's causing that. 8, just from characters. The hell is in this? Is it her?
Bloodshed becomes me.
Does she cause chaos? Possibly. Did she cause someone she came through here? It looks like she might have. Most curious. What kind of army's over here? Not much of one. Which means her main army is somewhere else. I still don't think it's here. They're also not attacking, so it may be over there.
I am the Witch King.
So I don't have military access with these guys. Can I have military access? No, alright, well, I tried. Man. So I'm gonna have to trespass to get through there unless she comes this way. Which is a reasonable option. She could also just go left or west again. Oh, wait a second. The war herd has declared or been declared on by someone else now. That group will die eventually. There's her army. Change of plans. We're going to walk our way over here. I know it's trespassing and she hates me for it. Like, very much hates me for it. Good God. Gifts given to Naggaroth. What gifts have I given to them? Curious. Oh well.
I have dark purpose.
There's a big army here, but it's just trash basic units that I can see. It's being sieged. You're just waiting. Go ahead and just do that, actually. Just start channeling next to her. She'll be alright. Don't care. In turn. She'll move again. We'll see what she does, though. Probably move over to here. She actually garrisoned. Interesting choice.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Going over there. That siege is still going. Do we do it?
Bloodshed becomes me.
We will have both of our armies here immediately. Let's do it. Declaring war. We've done it. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. Her army is pretty bad here. So we're gonna auto-resolve this. We lost. Oh my god. These bleak swords take some serious damage. Crazy. So we lost 3 bleak swords, it looks like? Yeah.
Swell
Can recruit those back quickly enough. Follower gained, an envoy. Ooh. +10 with all factions faction-wide. That's pretty good, actually. So we've got our province. We're gonna put it on public order.
Naggaroth nobility.
What's the region over here? Is it just all 4 of those? No. The hell? It's a different region and it's right there. Where is... Oh, it's down here. So she owns that. She doesn't own that. We don't know what else is down here, though. The Cult of Pleasure starts right here, I think. So they're probably expanding, possibly this way? Who knows? They spread corruption, which I hate, so... let's get rid of you. We don't need that around here, and you definitely need a wall of some description, so... What else do I make here? Everything? Question mark?
Noble of Naggaroth.
These guys need to rebuild.
My loyal subject.
And you guys just need to replenish. So let's go ahead and do that. Send them back over there to recruit again. Now, Malekith. I think we're just going to continue giving them this stuff because the bonuses are pretty substantial. And they apply to so many units. Do I need to perform this right? -13. That one's positive. That one's negative. Let's do it. Just killed a bunch of slaves, but you know, put that back to positive. This one's still negative, but that's only for a little bit. Actually, just the next turn. Is a full stack over here. Is that among? It is among full stack. And it is moving rapidly somewhere. But where is the question? Nowhere, apparently. Like it just wiggled. Oh, it's encamped now. Okay. Marching to war. Whoops. Do we need this? +2 experience is pretty good. One turn for extra growth. Apparently I stopped researching that at some point, I guess, maybe? Or something happened there, I'm not entirely sure. You, public order, more growth. And then we'll put that on there soon. May actually be a good idea to put walls here, because this is a fairly substantial choke point. I mean, they could just go around it. But, you know. Details, schmetails. You can't make it that far, can you? No. Let's go to here. Oh, right. Don't have any money. Continue your journey, I suppose. You're still getting your dudes back. This is no longer under siege. Which is curious considering I just killed her army. Yeah, she's strength rating 58 now, so that was basically her entire army. In fact, she lost that immediately.
Favored of the Witch King.
Knowing that,
Hurry! Move, you maggots!
let's make our way over here. Who are you? Oh, you're my dude.
Cloying stench lingers everywhere.
Did cloying stench lickers? What? Is that an insult? What kind of insult is that? Anything can happen. Hmong is moving east. Hmong is still at war, I believe. Let's check.
For chaos!
They hate everybody. They are indeed still at war with that group over there, which is this guy, which is only strength rating 30 versus 12. So Hmong will eventually win that war.
Are you
Assuming they don't pick up the military before he gets there. Those take a while, to be fair.
Yes, I shall destroy! Destruction! For Naggaroth!
I hate the fact that that has walls, but we're just gonna have to siege that for a while. They'll probably come out and attack us. We'll see. You have walls now. I don't have any money. Because I haven't completed any objectives for a while. What are my objectives? Capture people, search something, complete the ritual, recruit a hero, which it just gives us scrolls. So nothing that'll earn me any money right now. Which means we can't do that because that takes money, so... Martial Society? Yeah. Yeah. Although Naggarond does have a great port. Plus 30 growth, 800 income. Fantastic port. Yeah, we'll just keep that siege going. She should not have any sort of military capable of stopping me, so... Is that really the fastest way over there, or you just don't want to go on the water? Or can I not go up here? No, I can go up there. I think. Yeah, I could definitely go up there. Just wait. Just wait. So siege, that's the one I'm sieging, don't worry about it. Population surplus, hello. What do you want? Non-aggression pact? Sure. And I didn't really intend on fighting them anyway, because they gave up that part of the region that I'm partially in. Hmong has moved some more of its military. Maybe the same military. It's the same one. Well, rest in peace, that area. I recruited a hero, apparently.
Naggaroth is sorceress.
Oh, I got a free sorceress. Well, go over there. I'll take her a little bit, but that's okay. How much does it cost to recruit? Bleak swords. Do I want bleak swords or these? Bleak swords have no armor, that's the problem. It is a lot more for the Black Art Corsairs, but they are much, much better. Do 3 of these and see what we end up with. Let's do that. And then we'll get rid of this guy.
Malekith.
That puts us at 19. And then we'll put a hero in this group or something. Or a monster. We'll figure something out. Or have to fiddle with the armies when we get better units anyway. Why is this under siege? Actually. Change stance to march. Oh, hey, I've encountered the Cult of Pleasure somewhere. Who are you? You're a Beastman Warherd. Non-aggression pact? With the Beastman Warherd? Yeah, sure. I would like you to stop killing my friend, though. He's continuously breaking his stuff. What rank am I? I'm rank 3 still. Not doing too well in the power rankings here. Let's go over here. What's that? That's you. Oh, that's why I didn't want to go over here, because it takes a full turn to get out of the boat. That's right. I mean, that's fine. What is this? That's not even walled, is it? No. Probably not, anyway. There's their capital, which is this. Get Circle of Destruction, and then the other one is over here. I think it was. That'll give us that full region. We'll find something out. How long does it take you to starve them out? 6 turns.
Carnage and bloodshed await.
Carnage and bloodshed.
Naggaroth is sorceress. All shall be mine.
Look at her go. She's got a stick and a sword.
Druki.
There you go. They've unlocked her right. We got some more thingamadings. So we have access to 3 sets of captives after battle. What? We have access to all of them except for sacrifice to Cain, which is an interesting one. Black arcs are a fairly strange mechanic, but they can be fantastic for sieging places. The fact that this is on the shore, I kind of wanted walls for it. Just walls for everyone. Everyone gets walls. We need income though. So let's start working on some income here. This guy might siege this and take it, which would bother me slightly, but it's not too bad. Oh. He tried to, but he did not. I wonder what happened there. Did he get beaten by the garrison? He got beaten by the garrison. That's just sort of embarrassing at this point, if you want me to be honest. I'm kind of tempted to loot and occupy. Let's do it.
The buildings are crumbling.
The buildings are crumbling, I know. So now we've unlocked this one. Guess we just got so many captives there. They're gonna be very unhappy. That's fine though. You're still gonna be sieging that for a while. And I would have to siege this for a while too, and probably their military is there.
Dark Lord.
Yeah, and 2 provinces down there. I would imagine their military is in their capital. I don't see where else it would be. Oh, I can upgrade you. Oh, wait, I can upgrade you though, and that is far more. Your provincial capital is always going to be worth a lot more upgrade than the little tiny towns or whatever. Let's keep getting Line Breaker for now, because I think that buffs all of his melee units. Yeah. And that's like a, what is it? 10% buff or something? I don't remember exactly, for attack and defense, which is really good. What do you want? Military alliance? Sure thing. I don't think that'll change anything because he's not at war with anyone I'm not, so. Hidden encampment, oh man. Opposing ritual. We're pretty behind on the ritual here. Could hire some armies to bother Ulthuan. That's the high elves over there. Can't stop clan wars though. Too late for that. I don't think I'm gonna stop anyone, to be honest. Spending a lot of money on my own stuff here.
Cease your provocations.
All right. Let's make our way over. What's over here? Presumably an army somewhere, right? No. All right, well. We can actually instantly take this. We might lose some men. Let's do it. Wait, it has walls. How do I take it without siege equipment? Is it because of the harpies? Must be because of the harpies. I didn't lose anything anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Loot and occupy again? Heck yeah. I mean, I have to repair the buildings, which costs some money, but... This one is no craven. Can't do that. Don't want to do that because I don't have enough sorcerers for that matter. I could summon a black arc, but I don't have the money for it. Well, I do, but... You know what, actually? $375, 500. I only have 600. Let's look at my income, my public order. They're not affecting the public order at all because there's not actually that many. I can hold a lot of slaves, good God. So many, like 10K over there in Naggarond. Let's give them more. We should have done that earlier.
We are displeased.
We are displeased. So you're still sieging for 3, 4.
Let them know death's touch. Death to all enemies.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's get a black arc. It'll cost some money. Does it count as a supply line? I don't know if it actually does count as a supply line. Nope, it's just its own little thing. So it's actually just going to sit here. And the dread expansion stance here. Which basically just means it's anchored, it can't move. But it is gaining growth, as you can see, +2. Takes a century to do anything, but black arcs are essentially floating fortresses. For those of you who don't know the lore, they can recruit and carry their own army. A capable army at that. They can support land battles nearby the ship in the sphere of influence that it projects. It's just a circle around it. You can't actually see it, unfortunately, but there is a circle. But it can also construct buildings, being a floating fortress after all. It can build its own everything, basically, including prisons. By God. And an arena. Curious. But anyway, whoops. It can build its own stuff, but it requires growth to do so, or population surplus, just like a town. But its growth is much, much slower than a town, so we're just gonna purchase it and let it sit there and grow. Do its thing, as it were. Hello? What do you want? A trade agreement? Heck yeah, and you'll pay me for it? Sign me up. I make an extra like 300 a turn or something. What was it? Something around there. Attacked and won against somebody. Somewhere. Oh, that's that guy. Don't really care. There's their army. And they're set to march. Because they're set to march, they will start any combat very tired or exhausted, I think. Oh no, winded or very tired, I think. Vigor and battle tired. I guess it depends on the unit in question, but we're gonna go march over here. It's gonna make people unhappy. That's fine. What? Why is the balance of power so bad? Why is the balance of power so bad? Something here doesn't seem right. Why is it like that?
Moving back. Withdrawing.
It's just a bunch of shades. Why? Why?
My dealers of death.
It's just a bunch of shades, and they're in March. You cannot adopt that while garrisoned. They are garrisoned, so it doesn't matter that they're in March. Why is it like that?
The people are displeased.
Yeah, I know the people are displeased. Don't quite understand.
On my way.
Let's back up slightly so that they can get their replenishment there. Or whatever it is. Let's see, you're Malekith. Probably want this ammunition. There's nothing wrong with a good bit of ammunition, I suppose. Do I need anything else here? Blade Wind's not bad. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and start getting Blade Wind. We'll get Sheath Master after. It's not too important. What's going on here? You. Oh, we can start the ritual, which will give us some money. I don't think I'm going to start the ritual, though. I want to try and solidify this war here. before I start the ritual, because I will have to defend myself for this ritual. Now you're fighting me, and this is a much more logical setup here. It's still really high for her, and I'm not quite sure why. Shades aren't that much better than what I have. Actually, all of these units are ranged, aren't they? Interesting. Just have an entire army of shades. They don't have much ammo because that's not their primary purpose, is to be ranged, but not bad. Anyway, she's attacking me, so we're going to take a defensive posture as is usual. We're probably going to set up in the trees over here. It looks like that's high ground, which will be good. Otherwise, we'll have to be over here, and there's a chance that, you know, not a great position because reasons. TM. If you're curious, I have no idea why the load screen gets stuck at like 95% so frequently, but it does. I don't know what it's loading. Like sometimes it'll load instantly, sometimes it does this and it takes a little bit. It's like it doesn't appear to be stressing my computer or anything. It's just kind of sitting here playing Nintendo. I have gotten a crash before. We'll gamble. Nice. I got 6 out of that. I have gotten a single crash out of this before, but you know, it's not really a big deal. So let's go ahead and get our Corsairs lined up like so. That'll be good enough. Get our Witch Elves lined up behind them. The Witch Elves, the way they work is they're pure fighters. They have basically no defensive capability. Look at those abs. Good God. But they also apply a debuff to the enemy that they are attacking that causes them to just frenzy. So they're pretty good for that. Actually have you guys forward. You should always do this with your archers. I tend to forget to do that, but you should always do that with your archers. Where do I want you guys? Probably just here for now will do. We'll adjust to them as need be, but that'll do for now. Harpies. I don't think you can hide. No. They can Vanguard deploy though. Considering they can't hide, which is rather bothersome. Let us just keep them with the cavalry. We'll kind of leave them over here. They'll probably get charged. The Dark Riders can hide, actually. Hold on. Put them way over there. So the Harpies cannot, so we'll use the Harpies to draw their army over here. Because they'll be able to see the Harpies, so they'll be like, oh man, something to fight. They'll walk that way. You guys are going to be the flank guard just in case they get attacked, and you are my military leader, so park your butt there. Alright. Let's do this. What do we see? We see one person because their entire military is capable of hiding. But they're walking towards my Harpies, so let's go ahead and speed it up. We can't see anything in their military because they're all shades, so they're all capable of hiding in the open, which is kind of bothersome, but not too bad. It means my artillery is not going to be very capable, though. Let's see if we can use our Harpies to scout out some of their units real quick. Yeah, something darkness. I still can't see any of their units, and they should be here. Yeah, you don't need to scream at me, Jesus. Oh, there they are. They will re-hide, I'm pretty sure, if we move too far away from them, so... yeah, they'll go back into hiding. But we don't want to hang out here because they're ranged units, so... Oops. We'll make our way over there. You guys are now firing. You guys should have been moving a while ago, but I wanted to make sure that they didn't turn around and fight. They should be within visual range of these guys. Yeah, that's fine. You guys aren't shooting for some reason. Shoot her. Just piss her off, basically. Now, as you can see, these are indeed ranged capable units. So we're gonna have to charge into them, otherwise literally nothing will ever happen. We'll tell our units to charge, roughly spread them out. I do mean roughly. You are gonna start flinging some magic over there though. And you guys are just gonna hang out for now, I guess. Where's my cavalry? They're doing their thing. Your hidden units are revealed. So that did quite the number on them, actually. Fortunately, they're gonna back out. You appear to want to fight my cavalry. I, however, do not desire you to fight my cavalry. Get my harpies in there. We're probably gonna get intercepted by her. Oh no. She's decided not to do anything. Alright, well. Victory is in our grasp, I know. So see, there's the berserk from being hit by these witch elves, which makes them incapable of being controlled, which is very, very useful. Also, the harpies are here. Hello. So we won this match. We won this fight easily. The fucking harpies chase them down. My god. Imagine seeing this coming after you, man. This is how you die. That's what you would imagine in that sort of encounter there. So she's already broken. Yeah. Easy fight. Tell our whole army to fight her so that she dies. Not that she's actually worth. Oops. By the way, there's a tactical map. Not that she's worth much. But I want to make sure she dies. I don't really care about everything else, but if she dies, they have to pay money to get a new one. And that new one will be rank 1, so. It seems like sometimes they're just not capable of attacking. Like they just can't get in there to hit her because there's too much stuff. Like all the harpies are still in the air. They're just not doing any damage to her. It would help if she was stopping to fight us, but she's not. She's trying to get away. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Having a good day? We lost basically nothing, you might notice. In fact, I think most of our, maybe all of our casualties might actually just be from the dark shards getting shot with arrows. I think that might essentially be all of the casualties we took there. Are you almost dead? She's working on it. This will be a good test for the bitrate quality. Just bury our face in here. How's it going, guys? Oh my god. Look at them casually walk around. They're having a great time. All right, well. They are hitting her very slowly. This is not the fastest assault I've seen. There we go. We lost 18 units. 18. We killed 380. That's a heck of a kill-death ratio going off there. We completely destroyed 2 units and their leader, which means I have to get a new one. But importantly, we've also decimated their army, which is the only army they have as far as I'm aware. The army that happened to be defending the place I wanted to fight, or capture anyway. I didn't want to fight the place, that'd be silly. So we should be able to take that little town over there now. Which is very, very good. As the load bar gets stuck at 90% again. Woo! The game is not installed on my SSD, by the way. I probably should have put it on the SSD if I was going to record it. That would have been much more logical, but I have a very tiny SSD. Someone should buy me one, hint hint, totes McGee. I have a, it's also pretty slow. I have like a, oh, when did I get it? Maybe 3 or 4 years ago, 120 gigabyte SSD that I use for my main OS drive. And I have a couple cheapo hard drives that I use for games and storage and stuff. They're not the greatest, they're not the fastest. They work though. I mean, I'm really mostly just storing videos on one of them and then recording videos to the other one, so they don't need to be too much. Oh, it loaded. We'll of course acquire more slaves. I don't know what the camera's looking at, but that's okay. Ally has recaptured that territory. He actually owns that too. When the hell did you capture that? When did he capture that? That's fine though. Occupy, loot, raise. We're about to do that, so that's easy. Capture and occupy Vol's Anvil. Down there. Oh, that's why, because it's a thing-a-ma-ding. Earn the following amount from raiding. Oh, they failed their ritual. Oh. Dracula Coven is summoned to Black Ark. Ambusher, that's that guy. Technology. Hey, that was a lot of stuff that turn. Anyway, we'll walk over here, auto-resolve this. And we'll just occupy it. We'll piss off the local population too much here. Great Venom Glade. I think, yeah. Quest successful, we get some more treasure. So legendary lords, in our case Malekith, do have the ability to do quests that will give them items. The Circlet of Iron in this case. As you can see, it's very, very good. So we'll want to get that. Post bonus experience, it should be, there's the vacuum again, as is tradition today, yeah, there it is. I don't understand why he's doing this, but he is, so I'm just gonna be pissed off about it and fix it later, I guess, I suppose. Grab that. But it's over here, we can't teleport to it. He's busy anyway, but once we finish up this war, we will do the ritual, and we'll probably do that quest as well. Not entirely sure. I'm just gonna keep recording, even though the vacuum is going, and then I'm just gonna bitch about it and then fix it later, so. It'll be entirely irrelevant for you guys because you guys shouldn't hear anything because I edit the audio stuff anyway, but it's just a hassle that I even have to do it because he's decided to vacuum every 40 minutes today for no reason. I actually have no idea what he's vacuuming, he just feels like vacuuming. Do that. Make your military better. This is Malekith. What do we want for him? Oh, we're getting Blade Wind. Do we want Blade Wind? Extended effect duration. No. Let's get... Let's get Sheaf Master. Why not? Other than that, who are you? I don't know who this is.
If your presence sullies the Phoenix Court, speak.
Is someone from over here? What? Why? I can't trade with you. Is there anyone I can, oops. Is there anyone I can trade with now? Whoops.
Noble of Naggaroth, welcome
you.
to the Black Court.
Trade.
Choose your words gladly.
I could do a defensive alliance with them. God dang it, I keep backing out too far. Can't trade with you. What about you?
King welcomes you. What very well.
There we go.
The The Black Court is a dangerous place.
You know what? Non-aggression pact with you. That's a non-aggression pact. You already have one.
Morathi.
The Cult of Pleasure owns a lot of land. There's Morathi herself. Now the problem with the Cult of Pleasure, despite being generally friendly with me, as you can see, they also generally like us, so. But, oh, it's not, there you go, as you can see. Ruler's tolerance, plus 30. But, she spreads chaos corruption like crazy. So she's the reason there's so much chaos corruption over here. The only way to resolve this is to kill Morathi. She is the source of the corruption. Which is unfortunate because I don't really want to kill her. Anyway, do I have any stuff to build? Not over there. Over here? No. We got nothing to build. You guys are neutral, but you hate me. I am a dark elf. You have a general aversion to me. What? Bleak Hold Fortress. I think that's down here somewhere, which is going to be something. What's her name? Lust Lady.
Do not vex us further.
I will not vex you. Do not worry. We need this Circle of Destruction in order to get the thing. The +4 to public happiness or whatever. You guys don't need that. Might just do the tax rate. Also, the vacuum says hello again. Let's do tax rate. See what that does to our income. 39.77 there. The Cult of Pleasure has done a sacrifice to summon a black arc. Warhorde, peace. Warhorde with them again. Need to kill that Warhorde because it's just pissing people off at this point. Imminent rebellion, I know. Don't worry about it. That's pretty good. That's a speed buff, income from slave pins. Get Forged to Kill because that's a pretty good general buff. Pretty sure you're murdering that. I don't know where you're going. You're not at war with anyone over here, you're just here to piss people off, I guess? I don't know. I don't know why his army's over here. Is he at war with anyone? No. Oh, you're at war with them. Okay. Have fun, I guess? This place is gonna have a rebellion. There's basically no way around that, so. Actually, because it is having a rebellion, let's put ourselves relatively centralized so that we can try and respond to it. And then we'll capture Circle of Destruction in a moment, which that dude killed for me. Which I appreciate. Extra tax. Tax is pretty nice, by the way. Oh my god. The freaking corruption, man. That might go down by 1, but it's still going to be -3, so there's going to be a thing over here soon. And I have no way to fix this, no way to remedy that situation. What? Oh, yeah, I know. There's a rebellion next turn. And there'll probably be a rebellion after that, so we need to capture this and then send that person back to the west to try and deal with it. Hello? Oh, that's the rebellion. Okay. Yo! What? I wasn't expecting him to do that. I mean, I suppose this makes sense. Oh, you besieged it immediately.
My cruelty knows no limits.
Die! We're ready for them.
Again, I don't quite understand why it's so imbalanced. Probably the harpies. There's some weird stuff going on over here, but that's okay. You, regular march. Punch him in the face for me. That's more like it. That's what you get. You rebel, and then I turn you into a slave. How's it feel? Actually, back up. We are not going to attack him. And the reason we're not going to attack him is because as every turn, for every turn he sits here and recruits, he will grow in strength, which is bad, but he will also reduce the public order, increase the public order by 20. So we're gonna let him do that for a turn. And then we'll just have to kill him on the next turn. Hey, what was I doing here? Build a slave pin, obviously. You, how's it going?
Savage. Create chaos.
So they should be suffering attrition.
All enemies.
I don't really want to wait another turn, but if I wait another turn, that's an easy win. What's your army doing? Are you at war with these people? No, you're just hanging out in their territory for some reason. I hate the fact that he took that, but we'll just take it back later.
Noble of Naggaroth.
If you wish.
You're at war with them. Who is that? Oh, it's them. I was like, what the heck are they doing over here? There's your army. I don't really care. Rebellion soon. I can't do anything about it to stop it, so.
Words have great power.
Did you know words have great power? Military alliance, sure. I've decided to do that instead of, oh no, they do still recruit, just they don't need to say recruiting. I forget about that every time. 3K for walls. Get more income. And then what? I don't know, a road, sure. Solitary, there's raiding, there's more raid. What, there's 2 raids? Why are you? No, that's not my territory. Who's raiding my territory? You're raiding my territory. No, you're not. You're raiding someone else. Oh, it's this guy. Right. I'm an idiot. Hello.
Fight for me or die.
So now we'll go ahead and kill him. Enslave. He's actually dead this time. Potion of Strength. Nice. So this has stabilized our public order a little bit. Move you back over there. Where is this? Oh, it's Venom Glade over there. Do I want walls here? Yeah, I want walls here. Now you fight this. See, I told you, it's like basically a guaranteed win if you starve them out for a single turn. Occupy.
My powers are growing. Noble of Naggaroth.
Do you know her powers are growing? So we have to leave her there for a turn because she doesn't have
We are ready to
any
riot.
way of doing anything. We're probably gonna lose this altar, which makes me sad actually.
Noble of Naggaroth.
I may just give them the altar. Just let them have it and not fight for it.
Merciless one.
Merciless one.
The Witch King.
Hello, Malekith. Have a sheath. Okay. So we know where her army is. It's in Vol's Anvil, which is what I want to take anyway. So I think we may take that after we sort out our issues with anger here. What's our diplomacy look like? You
Do go on. This will be
like to
most-
trade with you.
Yes.
And you won't join the Confederation. I'm not strong enough. Which is fair.
Master of
Next turn she'll move. I don't want to do that, so it doesn't matter. Alrighty.
What brings you before the Lord
Hello.
of the Black?
Defensive alliance. Does anyone hate you? They hate you. Do I want them to hate me? Sort of. Because I need to get rid of them at some point. He'll probably spend every single moment of his existence trying to get me into that fight, that war with the Hmong there. Which we'll have to do at some point. Who are you?
You have my favor.
A neutral Hmong army. Casually walking through our territory. Why do you dislike me? You're improving though, so it doesn't really matter that you dislike me. You can improve. And that's literally it. Yeah, there's no way I can get this unit over here fast enough and still be able to contest that person. It's quite the run to get over there. We'll make the walls too. Why not? We're about to drop our income quite a lot here. Because we're about to build up this army with things. What kind of things? I don't know, but things nonetheless. I dislike having income below like several thousand because several thousand lets you build, several thousand lets you build a few things like every other turn or so. A little bit besieged. Actually, since they're besieging, they're not increasing in strength. How much? What's the military balance here? Basically nothing. Okay. This is good to know. You're still just marching through my land. I wish I could cause, you to have attrition, but I can't.
I command you now.
I'm pretty sure we can't fight that with this army. Maybe we can, but I don't think so. You can't recruit because you're in stance march, and you can't come out of stance march. Forgot about that.
Awaiting command. You obey me through all.
Yeah, whatever. Just wait a turn to fix it. What's my slaves looking like? Basically, don't have any. Good to know.
Gifts from Cain.
I don't know why she said gifts from Cain, by the way. I think it selected her, but then like instantly deselected her. Game does some weird stuff sometimes. I don't know. I really wish you weren't traveling through my land, but he's not stealing anything. He's just marching, so.
Noble of Naggaroth. Don't
really care. All right, I can recruit from that thing. So what do we want? We don't want you to.
What? For the Witch King.
We want 3 of those. That'd take 3 turns to recruit from here. Is it the same cost? It is the same cost. So let's see. Knowing that it will take 3 turns. Let's get some Dark Riders. Right? Yeah, so that'll be done recruiting in 3 turns. It's full. We're probably gonna get rid of all these bleak swords. Perhaps. What is that? Oh, weak to fire. Seems like a good spell to me. Alright, so what's going on here? You guys are still relatively unhappy, but gaining. I would like to give you a happiness structure. So that you can become one with the happiness, and I'm gonna wait for this person to finish building their army and then send it out. They're using a lot of shades. I too should be using a lot of shades, but I'm not. Oh. You seriously just gonna march all the way past all my stuff like that? It's a bit rude. On the other hand, they're in forced march. So if I can reach them in a turn, which I should be able to, this is an easy fight. We're not gonna do this. We'll just auto it. We lost a freaking Dark Rider. That bothers me immensely. Put you back in there. So her army's dead yet again because she threw it out. Yeah, 56. Which I think means 0. I think 56 might be last. More trade agreements. Okay, what do I want? Bolt cartridges? It's pretty good because that reload time. More speed for mounted units. Let's get that one. Seems like a good plan to me. What about you? I can upgrade you, apparently. Anything else? Yes. War Leader is fantastic, so I'm going to get that because it reduces the cost of his upkeep for his units even further. Those Dark Shades are basically nothing. It's 168 for Witch Elves. This person, however, is 188 for Witch Elves. It's pretty good. This place is dead, I'm pretty sure. Will they hold? Will they hold long enough? I do not believe they will. We're gonna let this guy replenish his troops for a turn, and then we're gonna move on Vol's Anvil and Hag Hall. Neither of which I think will have walls, but we'll see.